This is the CEO Insider powered by YTexas. In today's episode, we talk to the CEO of Basis Technology, Martin Metcalf. Thank you.
That's my pleasure.
I appreciate it. Now, your company, Basis Technology, you were formerly in Vancouver. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And you recently relocated to Addison, to Dallas-Fort Worth area. I'm curious if there was a thing that kind of made you say, let's move there. What was it?
Oh, it's a long answer to a short question, but let me try and summarize it. To us, Dallas and Texas represents the jewel in the crown for us. Mm-hmm. So we're originally a British company, so headquartered out of London.
Right.
And our North American office was based out of Vancouver.
Okay, I got
that. Didn't work well for us, as well as we wanted. So we decided to move right to the heart of the country where we could reach everywhere as a small startup in the US, so that we could have a local business community and also have the reach all around the country, much easier than Vancouver.
This for travel.
So travel was a big thing. Talent, so good people with the right level of skills, and the ability for us to expand. And we've expanded like you would not believe since
Let's
we moved.
talk about it. Tell us how your expansion has been.
Oh my goodness. So we came in with 2 people. We now have just under 20 people here. And we have other people in the US as well. And we're a global company. We operate in the world of the SAP software world. Mm-hmm. Most big corporations in the US and around the world operate this software. And our technology helps them run that better. That's what we do.
Okay.
And so we need those skills that are specific to that kind of technology. And there's plenty of those skills here in Dallas and around in Texas. So moving to Texas was quite easy. Mm-hmm. We didn't move here because of the good tax reasons. We didn't move here for any other reason than central for the whole of the US market, massive talent pool that we can draw upon, and the welcome of Texas. The people in Texas are the most welcoming in the whole of the US.
That's wonderful to hear. As a Texan, it's nice to hear that businesses come here, people welcome them with open arms. They probably say, Martin, let's go have some barbecue, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Or hand you a cold beer.
Don't get me going on Texas. I have a personal love of Texas. I mean, don't get me going on the Alamo. I mean, I love the way the Texas flag flies at the same height as the US flag.
It's the only one.
It's the only one.
Yeah.
And that tells me that this place has got good history. Mm-hmm. It's a country once. It was independent once. And it's gritty. It's tough.
There's a spirit to Texans and a pride.
I love it.
In being Texans that it's really hard to find. I mean, you don't hear people in Rhode Island being so proud they're from Rhode Island. It's just different here.
It is different.
And you mentioned the talent pool here. And that's attractive to a company like Basis Technology.
Yeah.
Now, are you finding that a lot of them are already hired, or already employed, or are you finding good talent that's looking to move on to other things? The question is, are you hiring young people or people with experience?
Both. Yeah.
And your world is probably constantly changing in your business.
Yeah. So we work in a specific technology area which requires a certain level of skills. But of course, we have to keep replenishing those skills.
Right.
So we rely on experience, but we can't grow experience. We need to bring people in at the bottom of the ladder and then train and develop them.
Right.
So we do a bit of both.
Okay.
And it's perfect.
You said you're originally located in London. You're English.
Yes.
Did you watch the Ryder Cup today?
I have.
And you were sad this morning.
I was totally sad this morning.
Right. But this afternoon.
Hey, I've got a prediction. I think the US will do it at 14 points.
Really?
It's going to be that close.
They're going to have to play much better than they did.
In the singles, they'll do it.
This afternoon.
I have a lot of confidence in the US team this year.
Do you play?
I do.
You do? How often do you get to play, or to be the CEO?
Nowhere near enough. If I play once a month, I'm playing well.
Really?
Yeah, so
that's good.
I need to retire.
I'll tell you, Texas, some tremendous golf courses throughout the entire state, especially right here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I mean, you've got some phenomenal tracks that if you want to get out, you got to get out and play more than once a month.
I've got to play more than once a month.
I thought all CEOs played like 2, 3, 4 times a week.
That's Yeah, we dream of it.
Right, you dream of it.
We dream of it.
What's in the future for Basis? What do you, if you had a crystal ball, what do you see?
So we're a small company in relation to a lot of the companies that you've got here this evening. But we're growing at 40, 50% a year. We're looking to accelerate that growth. We're using Dallas as our foundation growth point for the US market, which is the biggest in the world for us. And so it's hiring more people, expanding what we do, working more with partnerships, and expanding throughout the world.
Is growth something that scares you? Or is it something that you are very confident in? And how do you know when it's time to grow? I think a lot of companies that you see, they grow too fast. And they spin, and then they don't grow. So I'm wondering how that decision-making happens.
Well, we've managed to grow to the size that we have, completely self-funded. So we're a profitable, cash-generative, completely self-funded business.
Wow.
But it's time for us to step it up.
Right.
And that stepping up is going to require some external funding, maybe venture capital or private equity, that's going to help us accelerate that growth. But we've been doing this now for 15 years, so we are stable. We have a customer base that's very loyal to us. So we're way through the startup phase now. We're ready for much more accelerated growth.
You're ready for someone to come in and take you from great to phenomenal.
Yes.
Right? And that takes funding.
That takes funding.
Oh, you'll get it.
Oh, we're going to get it.
You're going to get it.
Yeah, there's a lot of interest out there, yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
There is,
See,
yeah.
you moved to Texas and great things happen.
It's phenomenal. I can't quantify to you really the advantage. I can say that we've increased our sales. I can say we've grown 100% in sales.
Wow.
That's not just it. It's not just about increasing sales. It's our reputation. It's our reach. The talent we have.
Yeah.
The team we have. It's fantastic.
And it all comes down to talent, doesn't it? At the end of the day, if you don't have talented people inside your building or out representing your company, you're in trouble.
Yeah, as CEO, I think you could call me HR director.
I'm sorry?
HR, human resources.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Right.
If we got the right team, we know we've got the right technology. The strategy's working. So it's all about people. All about people.
Right. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to come over and visit with us.
It's been a pleasure.
And your friend Matt, he disappeared. He lost
Matt's
interest.
gone.
Look, he went over there.
He's going to be on my shoulder.
I know, he's supposed to be right over here taking care of you. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure meeting you. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
This is the CEO Insider, powered by YTexas.